Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Prehistoric Speculation, where today we're going to be talking about one of the major characters that's going to be playing a role in Jurassic World Evolution 2. As we all know, cast for Jurassic World Evolution 1 will be returning in Jurassic World Evolution 2. This includes Cabot Finch, Dr. Dewar, George Lambert, and Isaac Clement. He is the one we're going to be talking about in this video because he is the one that's been shrouded in mystery by the recent end-of-month stream. As I was watching through it, they were talking about the new characters and how all of them would be returning. He spoke about the roles they would have in your new parks, in quotation, because in the campaign you won't be building parks, which I'll get back onto later. But yeah, they talk about the role they'll have. Cabot Finch will be worried about the money. George Lambert will be worried about the security of the guests and like the safety of the dinosaurs. And Dr. Dewar will be handling all of the science stuff for your park, again in quotation marks. But one of them they refused to comment on was Isaac Clement. This was a very odd choice to me because it sort of makes sense that he would just be the guy who was in charge of guest management, because that sort of makes sense. But the more I thought about it, the less and less that made sense, because you're not actually going to be building a park in the campaign. You're going to be looking after dinosaurs and rescuing them from poachers. So what would be the point in having Isaac Clement as someone to look after the guests when there are no guests to look after? Which is something that I thought about, so why he's obsolete if that is his role in the game. Then there's also the fact that if that is his role, why wouldn't they comment on it in the end of month livestream? There's no reason to not say that information. It's not anything groundbreaking. It would just be keeping with his character from the first game. Which is, all of these reasons are why I've come up with my own theory for who Isaac Clement actually is going to be in the next game. Now, this is going to be a bit of a stretch, I think, but I think that Isaac Clement could be the new twist villain in Jurassic World Evolution 2. You may be wondering what I mean by this, and what I mean by this is that after the events of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, he's going to want his old job back. He's going to want to be in charge of guests again. He's going to want to have his status and all of that stuff, because he never really cared about the safety of the dinosaurs or anything. He just wanted to run a theme park and all of that stuff. So maybe after the events of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, seeing no other choice, he has decided to go and work for InGen's rival, being Biosyn. Now, we know Biosyn will be playing a role in Jurassic World Dominion, so I don't think it's a stretch for them to be appearing in Jurassic World Evolution 2. And I think it could be a really interesting dynamic to maybe have Isaac Clement sort of as a front for maybe the, keeping your guests happy and maybe just making random comments, but at the end, it's sort of discovered that he's been stealing the dinosaur data and he's been sending it to Biosyn. And I think that would be a really awesome twist, and it would add a lot more to the story. Like finding out that you've had a spy from within who everything you've been doing, he's been stealing and sending to your competitor, which then results in maybe you having to do something with Biosyn. That would be really awesome. Maybe even see some, the Biosyn facility. They could have some different dinosaurs, maybe some more paleo-accurate dinosaurs, as we know that's what they do in the films. I think they produce more accurate dinosaurs than InGen, which would be a really interesting thing. He could also maybe be the person who's sort of organising the poachers as well, because we know that a lot of the missions are going to be doing with both keeping civilians safe from the dinosaurs around areas like large cities, and rescuing dinosaurs from poachers who are trying to sell their genetic information. Now, it would be a really awesome twist if it turned out that Isaac Clement was behind these as well, and they were just, again, working for Biosyn. Because, Biosyn has been stealing stuff from InGen for ages, and it would be a plotline that made sense, and it would be an awesome twist to have Isaac Clement be something a bit more than a delivery for subpar jokes. So yeah, this is just a little theory I wanted to put out there. This isn't a huge video or anything, this is just an idea I had about who Isaac Clement might be, and maybe filling in the gaps that they left of his character at the end of month livestream, because they sort of left us in the dark as to who he was, and I really think this is a pretty cool idea as to who he could be. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed, please remember to leave a like and hit that subscribe button. It really does help me out. I hit 100 last week. I was really excited about that, so thank you guys. And, let's try and get to the next 100, I guess. So, yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.